Well, then why is it not playing?
I don't know, because you suck at finding stuff.
Why are you hateful?
Because I am. That's the rules.
No.
It's the rule. Are you here now?
I'm here. Yes. There's a storm going on outside, so I don't know how well my connection's gonna be, but I am here.
Ding dong dong ding.
Ding dong bing bong.
Ding dong dong ding.
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
Oh. Oh, right.
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
You have to do it twice. 2 body discovery announcements in a row. That means the hanged body with a hemp bag on its head, Hyoko's suspended body. Both of these bodies have been discovered at the same time. What is this?
What?
Hyoko, who the hell is the one wearing the hemp bag?
Could it be?
Could it be 2 victims? But when I was here earlier, I didn't see Hyoko's body. I only saw the hang body over there. Not even 10 minutes passed, but still, why? What is this? Impossible, 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 impossible. It's impossible for killings to happen on this island.
Shut the hell up!
Shut up, idiot.
This is just...
For now, we should lower that person wearing the hemp bag to the ground. Leaving it like that is just too sad.
Yes!
Yes. But what about preserving the scene of the crime?
Right!
Who fucking cares about that?
There's a control panel for the baton lighting on the wing of the stage. You can lower the body with that.
That one? Fuyuhiko ran over to the wing of the stage and pressed a button on the control panel. With a motorized sound like the growl of a starving beast, the baton lighting slowly descended. When it descended enough for us to reach it, we all worked together to lower the body. Now, I'm gonna take off the hemp bag, okay? Even though I expected it, I still didn't want to confront that reality. Under the hemp bag, there was no denying that the face I saw belonged to Ibuki.
Oh.
Damn it!
It's all my fault. If only I did a better job watching over Ibuki. You're wrong. It's not your fault, Mikan. No matter how we feel, the one at fault is...
What's the matter?
Jeez! It's like someone died in here or something.
Good fucking lord.
So you finally showed up, the root of all evil.
What the heck?
How dare you call your big brother the root of all evil? I even went to all the trouble of bringing everyone for you.
Bringing everyone?
Ah!
There's...
Are you kidding me?
What the hell is going on here?
Ibuki and Hiyoko?
What?
So 2 people have been killed.
What?
Oh there, that's not all. I've also summoned the others who were at the hospital.
The others?
This is trouble.
Looks like another serious incident occurred while I was unaware.
Damn it!
I can't believe they did such a horrible thing.
Nagito, Akane, are you okay?
Huh?
No, of course.
What do you mean, of course?
No way!
Are you talking about the despair disease? Jeez, you guys, that stuff is totally over now. Over? Yeah, 'cause I got bored. For that silly reason? And now the killing has started. There's no need to keep that motive around anymore. Yeah, the despair disease is gone now, so you don't have to worry about it anymore.
What'd you say?
The heck? That's impossible! How can you spread a disease and cure it so easily?
Yeah, Who cares about the itty-bitty details? What matters is that it's already been cured.
No, I care about the itty-bitty details.
So, let's get back to our main topic and proceed as usual.
The Monokuma file! See ya later!
I'll be waiting at the class trial. Do your best to investigate. You dumb bitch.
This cannot be.
Again? We have to do this again? We have no choice. Like last time, if this means one of us is killed... Well, if this means one of us killed these two, then we cannot let this be. Why do we have to do this?
Damn it.
Thinking like that won't do Thinking like that won't do anything. We have to do this.
Damn it.
If we don't do anything, we'll be executed.
What do you
Abandon your overdependence and complaints this instant. Those have no place in this world. But what about Nekomaru? What's going to happen to him? Is he going to participate this? Is he not going to participate this time? Is that even allowed? Nekomaru. Huh?
That's weird.
That's strange. I'm crying. What happened to me? That looks like lingering after effects of the despair disease. Nothing for you to worry about.
Hey.
Are you okay?
Yep.
Fortunately, it seems like I have nothing to worry about.
This is bad.
Since you had the liar disease, your after effects could be lies, maybe?
Leave it to me.
Please leave Nekomaru to me. Everyone must focus on investigating, so I must do my very best.
Alrighties.
Alrighty, I will definitely bring back Nekomaru and win everyone's trust. It seems we should leave Nekomaru to Monami. What about guarding this area? Do we still need it? I'll stay. I still don't feel good yet. It's better if I stay here too, right? I should perform the autopsy again, right?
Damn right.
I'll leave that to you. Then let's get started so we can end this nightmare for good. That's right, we need to end this. We need to finish this once and for all. I know there's no way we can believe that one of us did this, but for those two's sake, we need to find the truth. And then we need to end this nightmare once and for all.
Huh?
Like, I've been putting up with this for a while. But why is it so damn hot in here? I hate being hot. It's because your clothes are so smothering. I seriously can't stand it. I'll let you guys investigate this place. And so Kazuichi left the music venue under a cloud of grumbling complaints. But it really is hot. In fact, it's swelteringly hot. Why is it this hot? No, before that I need to check the Monokuma file first. There are two victims this time, Ibuki Miyota and Hiyoko Sayonji. Ibuki Miyota's cause of death was a crushed windpipe as a result of choking. There are no other external injuries. Hiyoko Sayonji's cause of death was blood loss due to her throat being slit by a sharp-edged tool. It appears her death was instant.
What?
Is this it? I already knew the cause of death from the beginning, so this isn't going to be a useful clue. It's strange. Why did the killer kill two people? Huh? I mean, the more people you kill, the more clues you'll leave, right? So I don't think it's really necessary to kill two people and take that kind of risk. I agree with that. Or was there a reason that they had to kill two people? Reason for killing two people? Regardless, something like this shouldn't be forgiven, so...
I'll definitely find out.
I will definitely find the truth behind this case.
I think.
Oh,
That's what I think. Oh?
you spoiled something for me last night.
Last night?
Last night.
What did I say?
You didn't say anything.
What did I do?
You sent me a link.
Wait, how did that spoil?
Because the cover had 6 people on it, and from the previous game, 2 of those people were survivors, and I'm looking at one of them who was on the cover. My Chi lives!
Seriously, I'd really prefer if she had a more confident sounding catchphrase. The shattered remains of machine are spread all over the floor.
I see.
This appears to be the surveillance camera unit.
This too must be
Kazuichi
the
put it
will
in the
of
music venue
Alpha.
for communication purposes. Why is it destroyed like this?
Perhaps
remember.
criminal psychology is at play here.
I don't remember that being broken when we first arrived.
What do you mean?
Well,
Even if they know they are not being recorded, there's no way the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of a camera.
Fine.
So, that's why they destroyed the camera. Seems plausible enough.
They'd hesitate to murder someone in front of a camera, and that's why the killer destroyed this? Then what was that thing I saw? Surveillance camera unit.
something like this.
It has happened once again. 2 of my cherished friends died at the same time. I cannot believe it.
How cruel.
This is the place where Obuki sang for Fuyuhiko. Hiyoko looked like she was having so much fun listening to her music. And now those 2 are no longer here. Such a tragedy. I understand how you feel, but please get a hold of yourself. 2 of our friends were killed. That's all the more reason why you can't just leave this alone, right?
So just as I thought.
We must do this then, for the sake of the 2 who have fallen. Oh, if only I'd noticed sooner, Ibuki might have been saved. Hey, when did you realize Ibuki was missing? After leaving Nagito's room, I went to the on-call room, and that's when it came to me. That I should go check on how everyone in the hospital is doing one more time before I go to sleep. And so I went to the patient rooms and noticed that Ibuki was gone. So I quickly ran out of the hospital. So that's what happened. And then I saw Fuyuhiko in front of the hospital, so I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki. That reminds me, where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby. That is a long story. I'm sorry. It's not like I doubt you or anything. There's no way I'd doubt you, because we've been together since this morning. You're right, we were together until you went to the on-call room. That's right. We were together until just a little before the morning Monokuma announcement. So I don't doubt you. I'm telling the truth. Is it alright if I continue with my autopsy? If you
Of
talk
course.
to me again later, I'll tell you what I know. So please, spare my life at least! What happened to not doubting me? Fuyuhiko.
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime, take a look at this. What?
Huh?
Look what's in front of the door. This is a drumstick, right? And it looks like it's broken. What happened to it?
Like,
If something like that is in front of the door, you think it might be a really big clue?
Why would this be a clue?
hey,
Remember when we
Keeping
came
the
to the
door
music
locked.
venue? If it won't open on ya, then only thing we can do is force our way through.
I wonder if that's going to be possible with the 4 of us. 2 of us are girls, you know?
Doesn't matter if you can do it or not. We have to try. Jesus Christ, Chiaki. Try being a little less sexist. Let's go. We'll all charge at the same time. Ready, set, go! At Fuyuhiko's signal, we charge into the door at full force. Bam. The door was locked when we tried to go inside, and the 4 of us charged into the door. But when I examined it, I found out that this door doesn't have a lock at all. Huh?
I get it.
The door is designed to be pushed open, and this is the shape of the handle. If a stick was used to bar the door here, well, don't you think it would lock the door and keep it from opening? You mean you think this drumstick was used to lock the door? The broken drumstick on the floor in front of the door should be proof of that. Then how was the killer able to get out?
Huh?
Huh? I mean, the music venue doesn't have windows. This door is the only entrance. If they locked the door from the inside, the killer wouldn't be able to escape outside.
Like,
Maybe the killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue. And they waited until we were already at the scene of the crime to join us.
get it?
You know, don't they use tricks like that a lot in mystery dramas and stuff? If that's the case, there might be evidence of that around here somewhere.
Damn it.
Alright, I'm definitely gonna find it. I won't let the killer get away with this. The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue, huh? Like you said, that might be possible, but...
I've listened to the whole story.
I
heard
feel like
What?
we would have noticed that. I feel like a lot of people would have noticed that. There was 4 of them staring at the scene, and then Mon Ami popped up. I feel like we would have noticed someone walking out of a back room.
I heard what you two were discussing.
Chiaki, that was kind of a cool entrance.
Well,
Besides the broken drumstick, I've also discovered something interesting.
What is it?
see?
Look, there's a weird glob where the right and left door touch, see?
You're right, what is this? It looks too firm to think it's rubber.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't look like rubber, but...
As she said that, Chiaki bent down and scraped off the semi-transparent glob with her finger. Nope. Why are you putting it in your mouth?
Ah, it smells like workshop chemicals.
Workshop?
And this
Oh,
chewiness...
fucking Milo!
I see. This thing may be a glob now, but that doesn't mean it was a glob from the start. For instance, if it was originally a liquid that hardened into this, it might be possible to apply it directly and smoothly to the gaps of the door.
I'm so proud of her!
What are you talking about? Just as I thought, it tastes nasty.
Chiaki spat the glob out of her mouth and left the area.
Besides that bit about the taste, it's okay to consider this some kind of clue, right?
I love her so much!
Nagato. Hajime, this might be impudent of me to ask, but will you listen
Go
to
to
what I
hell.
have to say?
No.
I heard that you witnessed the incident from the very beginning, right? So what? Can you provide me with a summary of this incident? I need to reach
No.
the truth behind this incident for the sake of dedicating my body to an even greater hope.
Oh my
No.
god.
Wow.
Why? Don't make me repeat myself. No. This guy just wants to confuse us. There's no way I'm going to tell him what he wants to know.
How unfortunate.
I see. That's disappointing. Oh. Hey, are you okay? Are you still not feeling well? Yeah, I don't really get it, but when I think about Nekomaru, it's like my knees start shaking. That's weird. There's no way I've got that kind of weakness. It'd probably go away if I battled a strong dude, but Nekomaru's not here. Nekomaru would definitely come back. You're right. Gundam! Even I'm horrified of my power, of the eye of the Overlord. What the heck is this? You stupid fool! I cannot believe you haven't noticed that aberrant thing. Pitiful humans. They refuse to lift their heads up for fear of doubting the authenticity of the blue sky.
No, we fear lifting our heads up in fear of getting it ripped off.
Lift my head up. Does he mean that there's something up there?
There's a black curtain hanging at the far side of the stage. This curtain's not wide enough, it can't reach from one edge of the stage to the other.
Huh?
It's not really a full-length curtain.
This curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it was, it's strange that it doesn't fit properly.
It was probably obtained from the furniture section of the supermarket. See, the back of the curtain is taped for temporary use, just like the curtain at the supermarket.
So you're saying someone took the time to actually bring that curtain from the supermarket?
So,
Stop saying supermarket!
If they went that far, this was probably something that the killer really needed for this crime.
Why did they need it?
Who knows?
Well, it would be a mystery if the answers came easy. Candle. There's a massive candle positioned near the front of the stage. The light in that video must have been coming from the candle. A candle this huge might be perfect for lighting, but they didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have just used the normal stage lighting. The
stepladder's tipped over on its side. This must be the stepladder that Ibuki used in the video I saw. Isn't that a blood stain?
See?
Look, there's blood around the left side of the stepladder.
That's what I thought too.
As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries. If that's the case, then it must be Hiyoko's blood.
Yep.
That's the only thing I can think of. Bloodstain that probably belongs to her. Yeah, Hiyoko is on the left side of the stepladder. What does it mean? Ibuki had a hemp bag on her head and was hanging from the ceiling. Why did she have a hemp bag on her head? Wait, huh? The hemp bag. Upon further inspection, there's a Monami decal on the fabric. It looks like this isn't just a normal bag. It's the rope that was tied to the baton lighting on the ceiling. Ibuki hanged herself with this rope and died. From what I can tell, it looks like a regular length of rope with no unnatural features. But despite the fact this music venue has a storage room, there shouldn't have been any rope in there. Which means, was it obtained from the supermarket? Did the killer bring it from there? That means anybody could have obtained this rope. It means it'd be difficult to use this as a clue. I wonder if that's true. Huh? Oh, I just noticed a little something. Is it okay if I confirm it?
Hey!
Excuse me, Mikon, do you have a moment? What happened? There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right?
Well,
Yes, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself.
I see.
I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself. That was obvious from the moment we discovered the body. You might not have seen it, but we all saw that she hanged herself. You're right, yep, I got it. So this rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place. As usual, I have no idea what he's up to. Let's look at Ibuki.
We have to.
Ibuki's body lay atop the stage. She's wearing the hospital gown she was wearing when she was sick. What's this on Ibuki's feet? I didn't notice when she was hanging, but the soles of her feet are dirty. It's blood, right? There shouldn't be any external injuries on Ibuki. If that's the case, the blood belongs to someone else.
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime, can I talk to you for a sec? You already discovered the body before you met up with us, right? Yeah, at first I didn't know it was Ibuki because of that hemp bag, though. But I knew right away she was dead since she was hanging from that rope.
Like,
Which means Ibuki must have died before Hiyoko was tied up.
well,
That helps. There's no time of death written in the Monokuma file this time. So I wasn't really sure who died first. It's true their estimated time of death wasn't written in the Monokuma file this time. But I should know when Ibuki died because I personally saw it. In that video, Ibuki was climbing the stepladder on her own, so right after that... Wait, hold on. If Ibuki climbed that stepladder and died right after, does that mean she committed suicide? No, that's impossible. Because even if Ibuki committed suicide, it doesn't explain Hiyoko's death afterward. Two different deaths happen at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence. Alright, let's look at fucking stupid Hiyoko. Hiyoko's body is suspended against the pillar on the side of the stage. She's wrapped against a pillar with duct tape, and she looks like she was forced to stand upright. Damn it, who did this? According to the Monokuma file, her cause of death was a slit throat. Her neck looks like it stopped bleeding, probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it. But why is Hiyoko's kimono like this? Her kimono is all disheveled. Also, her sash is tied in the front. Did the killer do this too? But when did the killer kill Hiyoko? When I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't see Hiyoko's body here. If that's the case, Hiyoko was killed. It must have been during the time I was getting everyone before I came back here. But that was barely 10 minutes. Is it really possible that the killer killed Hiyoko and taped her up in such a short amount of time? Even if it's possible, whoever did it would have had a narrow window of time to do so. Because the killer must be someone who doesn't have an alibi during that time, right?
Hey!
Ah, Hajime, do you have a minute? I'm fucking back. Yay, everyone loves Nagito. No, you're in the way.
Now.
Go away.
I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really need your help with. Help?
Actually...
If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside Hiyoko's kimono. So I was thinking she might be hiding something. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want to search inside Hiyoko's kimono.
Huh?
But that's exactly it!
Why?
Well, it would have been a problem if she were alive, but she's dead now, you know?
That's not...
Don't mess with me. Are you saying there's no problem with that now she's dead? I'm fine. If you don't want to do it, I'll just have to ask someone else.
Hey!
Hey, Akane!
Yeah.
Yo, what's up?
Hey.
Well, there's something I want you to do for me. It looks like there's something inside Hiyoko's kimono, so can you feel around for that?
What?
I don't really understand, but I just gotta check Hiyoko's kimono, right?
Thanks.
Oh, thank you, Akane. Helping each other is such a wonderful thing.
Now then.
Let's see. Akane reached for the duct tape binding Hiyoko. She stuck her hand inside her kimono.
Weird.
Damn it, she's tied up so tight I can't really reach with my hand. Oh wait, hold on.
Yo.
There's something. Is this what you were looking for? Is this the key?
Perhaps...
It looks different than the keys to the cottage, so this must be the key to her motel room. The key to her motel room, huh?
But...
If her key was so deep inside her kimono that it'd be hard to remove, then it's very unlikely that the killer tampered with this evidence.
Isn't that right?
Because if this is a trap, they would have put it more toward the front of her kimono so we'd notice it easier. Which means we can conclude this is something Hiyoko had with her all along. Motel room key.
Hey.
Also, it's not like I'm adding to that or anything, but you look like you were curious about the condition of Hiyoko's body, right, Hajime?
Oh my god.
Of course, that's why I'm investigating. It's true there are several mysteries regarding her body. Well, just hear me out for a second. Out of all those mysteries, what I think is the strangest is...
See?
the way they wrapped her body with that duct tape. It's almost like they were trying to hide the wound on Hiyoko's neck, don't you think? Hide the wound on her neck? I don't really know if that was their true intention, but I guess it's a big help for our investigation. The reason for the low volume of blood is because the duct tape is acting as a compress, right? If her body was left alone after her throat was slit, the surrounding area would be a sea of blood. A sea of blood, huh? Two dead bodies floating in a sea of blood. That's enough to make anybody faint. Chucky! With her arms crossed and a thoughtful look on her face, Chiaki was silently staring at the stage floor. Did something drop on the floor there? Nothing dropped. It's just dirty. Dirty?
Hey.
See? Take a close look at the floor.
See?
If you look closely, you're right, there's a smudge as if something was wiped off. Wait, this isn't something. This is a bloodstain?
Yep.
Well, a bloodstain isn't strange. Hiyoko's neck was slashed not far from here.
But still.
Rather, what's strange is, why did the killer try to hide it? Hide it?
So...
If they weren't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off. The reason the killer wiped off the bloodstain, as long as the body is nearby, there's no way they'd be able to conceal the crime by wiping off a bloodstain. So what was the killer trying to hide? Smudge. Something I haven't looked at? This looks like the music venue's AC unit. That's right, you might be able to adjust the hot air in the music venue with this. Alright, I should mess with it a little, like so. It's running as a heater. Over 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Now I know why it's so damn hot. I better turn off the heater for now, that should cool things off a little. There's a control panel on the wing of the stage. It seems you can use this control panel to raise and lower the baton lighting on the ceiling. In fact, we use this to lower Ibuki's hanged body. Speaking of the lighting, the video of the music venue I saw. had a dim candlelight ambiance to it. It didn't look like this lighting was used at all. But why didn't they use this lighting? Was there some reason they would have inconvenienced them?
So you have.
I see. So you noticed too, Fiend. Noticed? So you didn't notice. Are those eyes just little glass balls?
Yep.
Take a good look at the baton lighting above your head. Have you not noticed that aberrant item? Look at the baton lighting. You mean that? There's something that looks like black paper stuck to the baton lighting. So you finally noticed. But I can't really see it from here. I should lower the baton lighting one more time and...
I can see it!
There is no need.
Go, my 4 dark devas of destruction!
Go, Mirage Golden Hawk Jumpy. Now is the time for you to take flight. Feast your eyes upon the brave souls of my 4 dark devas of destruction. A hamster launched itself from Gundam's hand and ran up at the baton lighting on the ceiling in a flash. Choo-choo! It started running around the stuck slip of paper in rapid circles, and then the paper fluttered downward and was deftly caught by Gundam. Did you see that? Behold the power of the ultimate evil eye wielder.
Wow!
Wow, that is amazing. I have never seen a hamster do tricks. They're my 4 dark devas of destruction. Hamsters are merely their temporary form. So, what's with that paper? It seems to be some kind of thick paper, though it does not have any special spells scribed onto it.
That was close.
It appears it's nothing useful. No, that's not it. There's no doubt this is some kind of clue. I mean, the fact that it was stuck in a place like that, no matter how we think about it, it's too unnatural. There's a door that says staff only. Looks like the inside is a storage room. Might as well investigate in here, too.
If it's the only other room, yeah, somebody would have had to have been in there.
Hey, I'm in here too, motherfucker.
Well, we found our killer, ladies and gentlemen. Throw him into the ocean.
There's carpeting, wallpaper, and paint on the shelf. It's probably used for stage decorations. This thick black paper that's folded up on the lower shelf, it looks like wallpaper. There are a lot of stickers pasted all over the front side of this wallpaper. And this edge of the wallpaper, it looks a little torn, but what does this mean? What do you want, Nagito? Nagito, did you come here to investigate the storage room too? I just wanted to confirm what you were thinking. Is that it, or is he trying to stand guard here?
Hey.
So how about it? Did you find any clues? The tipped over stepladder on the stage, the duct tape binding Hiyoko. That probably all came from the storage room. There might be other things from the storage room that they used for the crime. You always pretend to... Oh, hold on, that was Nagito talking that whole time. Whoops! You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end you're just going to be on the killer's side, right? I'm not siding with the killer, you know. I'm just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it.
What?
That's the main reason why this case is really special. Huh?
Man.
But I can't say for certain, though. What is this guy saying? As usually it's not making any sense.
Hajime.
By the way, Hajime, I still don't quite understand the details of what happened.
Right?
Hey, if you can explain it to me in detail, I think I'd be able to give you some more useful information.
No!
Really, you might end up confusing us again instead. You don't want to find the truth, you just want to make us suffer.
How mean.
That's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. Oh well. For the sake of everyone's hope, I'll gladly become the enemy, and I won't even mind when I die.
Damn it.
That's the main reason why I can't overlook this case this time. Huh?
Why hasn't anyone killed him yet?
What does that mean? Regardless, I guess you're not gonna tell me, huh? Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings?
Hey.
You should come by later, too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously the movie theater, you idiot. Duh. After he said that, Nagito walked out of my sight.
Wait, Nagito! I have the task for you!
What
Drink
is-
these liquids in the background and see which one turns into glue!
What is that interest in the movie theater? You can see your whole body in this huge full-length mirror. It's probably used for checking costumes. With a mirror this big, it'd be easy to check how you look. I guess that's everything important in the storage room. I guess we should go back to the music venue. Yeah.
Those chemicals.
Chemicals. Alright, with this we might be close to finished investigating the music venue. But I
I
still
didn't
need
know Bug was going into his bedroom.
Shh. But I still need to talk to Mikan. I need to make sure I got the autopsy results. Mikan! How about it, Mikan? Have you found out anything by now? No, to tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive. But it's not my fault. The music venue is just too hot. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death. Because of the heat? Is that possible? If a body is overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine a precise time of death. You see, that might have been the killer's goal. They covered up their time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. But that's weird.
What?
And if this heat is the killer's doing... hold on. Even if the heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? I agree, as long as I saw it, it should be clear what order the murders occurred. First was Ibuki, then Hiyoko. And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistaking the order of the murders. What? Imitation murder?
Huh?
You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone already knew.
See?
It's a murder where the killer uses a creative work like a song or film as an outline for their killings. It's so common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it. How would an imitation murder be related to this murder? Well, based on the killing order and the way they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie. That movie?
What movie?
The assumption is an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed 2 people. The goal was an imitation killer. Even so, why did they feel the need to do something like that?
Do you have a minute?
Excuse me, if this was really an imitation of that movie, then is it possible that one more person might have been killed?
This
What
too
movie?
must be the will of
It's
causality.
certainly conceivable. We're not gonna fucking tell you. You should have fucking seen it. If the killer wishes to complete the imitation... hold on a sec. What are you all talking about? An imitation murder? One more person might have been killed? Are you guys worried that there's gonna be another victim? Then no worries! Things would get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people could be killed at once. I'm a real cautious fella, so I prepared a perfect countermeasure. Ahem! On this cooling... Yeah. On this killing school trip, the same Blacken can only kill a maximum of 2 people. You mean you've added another rule?
Yep.
Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the Blacken will be able to secure an easy victory, right?
Exactly!
This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains. If it is a maximum of 2 people, then there will not be any more killings. Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the class trial rules. I see. As expected of you, you're very strict about games.
Perhaps.
I don't want to consider this possibility at all, and I don't even want to think someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers?
Huh?
So...
Like I said, I'm not talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hiyoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean that 2 killers exist at the same time, but we can only vote for 1 person, right?
I am concerned.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Or did I?
If we can only choose 1 based on a majority vote, the other person could certainly achieve victory.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
See?
So what happens in that case? What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2? Or if 4 incidents overlap one another?
Silence.
Just shut up! It's okay, I'll make extra sure something like that never happens.
Hey.
Meaning 2 killers can't exist at the same time. So it's safe to say that applies to this case too, right?
Wow.
Uh,
I don't like this.
Alright, fine. That's right. There's always 1 killer at any given time. Even if they had an accomplice, I'd have you figure out who the mastermind is. Man, I ended up giving you a huge hint. She made me say it. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave. See,
Is
so
it a
there's
cave?
no possibility for two killers to exist at the same time. With this, I guess that narrows things down a little.
Yep.
Yep, that makes things a little easier.
Fine.
Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people,
Taste your
it means a third victim
powerlessness.
would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough. You guys keep saying that, and it sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation? Could it be you haven't seen it?
I haven't.
Seen it? Seen what?
So...
Like I said, that movie.
Oh my!
When we first explored this island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets. Then the imitation is...
Good instinct.
Of course. It's an imitation of that movie.
Well,
Oh, his movie.
Well, based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie, as if they were copying it. As if they copied the movie? I see, Nagito mentioned something about that. Hey, I said this like 5 minutes ago. You ready for a flashback? It can't be helped. Yeah, I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. It should come by later. I'll do stuff. Come on, let's go watch a movie and make out, Hajime. What? Shut up.
Baka.
Baka. I see. So you haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late, I think. It's probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts. Looks like I need to do that. Then I should get going too. There are other places I want to investigate. Where do you intend to go next, Chiaki? Probably the hospital, for sure. The first victim, Ibuki, was there. I don't know what was going on at the hospital in the first place.
you are right.
Thanks to the despair disease, we could not go there for some time. She's right. It might be good for me to investigate the hospital. There might be some clues related to Ibuki's death. For clues related to Hayoko's death, I should go over to the motel. Still a lot of things I can do before the class trial. I'll definitely give it my all until the end. Titty Typhoon. Titties. Hooray!
Well,
I feel like I haven't been in here for a while, even though it's only really been a few days. Hey, you prepared the surveillance camera unit, right?
Hey,
Yeah, so? I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything. Didn't you get this from that shady-looking alley where all those machines were lined up?
right.
Yeah, I just tweaked it a little. And if there are other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too?
Man.
No, that's impossible. Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors are only used as part of the same unit. The video that was filmed with the hospital camera can only be viewed on the hospital monitor. The video that was filmed with the music venue camera can only be seen on the music venue monitor. But if I left it like that, we wouldn't have been able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras. So that's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage for the music venue and vice versa. However, each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast based on a specific number. So if you bring the same model camera or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal. Meaning even if another surveillance camera exists, it'd be impossible to broadcast with it. However, I didn't just swap the cameras. I modified them and increased the wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't have been able to use it. You're right, you did work on that. I should investigate the lobby. Camera. There's a surveillance camera unit on top of the reception desk. As long as the music venue surveillance camera unit is destroyed, it's impossible to broadcast with this.
Hajime.
Hey Hajime, there's something I want to ask you. You first discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right? But why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see
stop her.
something with this camera?
That's right.
Oh, I also wanted to ask you that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household functions.
Hey.
Tell me, Hajime. Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video in that surveillance camera unit.
It showed the music venue stage. There was a black curtain hanging like there is now. But the whole display was pretty dark because they were just using candlelight. There was rope hanging from the ceiling, and beneath that there was a stepladder on the roof. And right away, a person wearing a hospital gown and hemp bag on their head appeared. I didn't know who it was. I didn't know who it was because their face was covered, but now I think that must have been Ibuki. She walked straight to the stepladder, and without any hesitation, she climbed the stepladder of her own free will, and then she grabbed the rope, and that's all I saw. The candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something, because the screen went dark all of a sudden, and it wasn't displaying anything anymore.
Man.
Well, if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared functions, so things can still show up even in the dark. But the one I got from the Machine Alley was a really old model.
Hold on.
Well,
At the time, you said you didn't know the person wearing the hemp bag was Ibuki, right?
Yeah? You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself? So you rushed over to the music venue to try to stop her? I didn't make it in time.
Hey.
Still, if she climbed the stepladder on her own, does that mean she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean she's her own killer? Ibuki committed suicide? What do you think, Chiaki?
There's no doubt Ibuki climbed the stepladder on her own, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt.
If so,
You.
Hey, don't think for so long. If you don't know, just be honest about it. Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way we'd be able to figure that out so easily.
oh yeah, I need to investigate a conference room on the second floor. I'm heading over there.
What the heck? She ran away all of a sudden. She said the conference room, but why would she mention the conference room all of a sudden? Also, I might just be overthinking, but did she seem a little upset? Gotta go down your favorite hallway, Milo.
Right. No.
What are you doing, Akane?
now then.
I finally get back to my normal self.
Right!
Hajime, help me out with my recovery. You can touch my boobs if you win.
No
Hot
thanks.
damn!
She was bearable when she was quiet. It'd be so much better if she was still feeling the after effects. She'd beat me up if I said that out loud. Anyway, why are you here?
Hey!
Well, I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well keep wearing one. Don't tell me you plan to wear hospital gowns from now on. That's the idea, but it looks like they're out of stock. Looked like there was one gown for each patient's room, so I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms. There weren't any gowns? Yep, that's right. Ibuki died wearing one, so the only one left is the one Nagito was wearing. If I have no choice, then I should just use Nagito's. It's a unisex size, so I'll probably be able to fit in it. Hold on, what happened to the gown you were wearing? Are you saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross! Wearing clothes someone else was wearing is even grosser.
Like,
No time to die till I left Mikan back at the music venue. Crap, I can go back soon.
Well, it's okay since I already investigated the music venue, but leaving her on guard duty was a bad idea.
Meow, 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 beep, bop, beep, boop, bow.
Beep boop bow. Oh, what's going on in here? Oh, yeah, just a EKG machine freaking out. It's fine. What?
I'm just that far behind.
This isn't a room for patients. Looks more like an on-call room for hospital staff. All this colored medical equipment makes it look like a storage room. This is the only on-call room working at a hospital. Must be tough work. So if a room like this exists, that means there used to be people here, right? Seriously, what the heck is going on with this thing? There's actually anything in here. Medical equipment and nursing tools. There's a lot of other medical stuff here, too. This room looks like it's used to store equipment. There's something particular that catches my eye. I don't actually need to be in here. What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything. Where's the switch?
Hey.
Don't turn it on. Huh? Chucky, are you there? If you turn on the light, it's gonna be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing. What's fully exposed?
Hey.
Hey, Hajime. If you poke out your eyes, you can turn on the light. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna poke them out? I'm not gonna poke out my eyes. Oh, bummer. Troll fail. No sooner did she finish saying that, I heard the dry sound of curtains being drawn.
I love her so much!
There's a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. I squinted my eyes until they started adjusting to the light. And I saw Chiaki had finished opening the curtain that was covering the window.
Hey, hey.
Were you surprised? Surprised? I don't get it.
Well?
I got it. Got what?
See?
The curtains in this conference room are designed to completely block out light. There's a projector in here, so they were probably careful about light shining through.
See?
See? A black curtain that blocks light, and it's also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect. A black light-blocking curtain. That's why it was so dark? So something wrong with it? I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret. Yep, she's upset. Still, what was all that about? That bit about it being embarrassing if I look at troll fail?
Nope.
I just wanted to mess with you. Yep, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? I guess I'm done investigating the hospital. I should move on. Okay. Bye, Chiaki. Bye, Kazuichi. Have fun standing in the hospital. Wild Gunman Monokuma.
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here. That means you noticed it too, right? This is an imitation game, so the killer used that movie as their theme. No, I haven't watched the movie yet.
I see.
I see, then you should really watch this movie first. Didn't you pay like $2 million to not watch it? And now you're gonna watch it anyways? You f***ing idiot.
Hey!
Hey, manager, our customer's here.
Did you call me?
Yes, did you call me?
What?
Hajime's the customer? Do you have a problem with that?
What are you gonna do?
You said you didn't want to watch it, but I knew you wanted to see it all along. That's what Tsundere Hajime looks like, then you're a really tough guy. You were so devoted to being tsundere, you even bought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million.
Huh?
You paid $1.5 million for a sticker. It's nothing.
Listen up!
In exchange for not watching this movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. And come on, since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Nagito? Stop it! But my resistance was in vain. Monokuma reached... I just said Mama Kuma. Mama Kuma! That was Monokuma's mom. Reached into my pocket and took the sticker. See, it's this one! It's the one Milo really wants.
I kinda do.
I'm sorry I was born stupid. You bought this for $1.5 million? But in the end, he's still gonna watch the movie. Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket.
Here!
Yeah, okay, here you go. It already says on the invitation, but it's only effective today at this time. By the way, I can only give you one ticket away per person. You only have one chance to watch it for free. I've already stamped today's date onto the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat. Don't worry, I only plan to watch it once.
Look forward to it.
Then I'll go
okay?
prepare the projection reel. Please wait a bit, okay?
Hey,
Hajime, about the invitation ticket, I strongly recommend you keep that safe. Why? No reason, just think of it as a protective charm. Movie's invitation ticket. I guess I should just wait until Monokuma finishes his preparations. Can we get some popcorn? It's a food shop. A lot of things like popcorn, sandwiches, and drinks are all arranged here. I don't think that pertains to the incident at all. But you gotta get some for the meal.
Entertainment while you die of boredom.
Hajime, I can't believe you bought that thing, and you paid $1.5 million for it too. But even you said you should have settled it with money to get out of seeing that movie. You're right, but that means I would have had to buy that thing, you know? Just leave me alone.
What's wrong with this sticker that has Monokuma on it that says, "Sorry for being born stupid"?
That reminds me, the item should be on top of the counter. This one looks like a tote bag made of hemp cloth with a decal of Monami's face on it. Nonga! Did you catch your eye? It's an all-purpose tote bag useful for common tasks. Do you like the Anya thing? That's from Hifumi. Did you know that?
Who?
What? It's a limited item. Only one person can have it. Fuck you. The tote bag is gone. That means...
What's this?
Well there, were you interested in buying that tote bag?
Too bad.
Well, that's just too bad. It's already sold out. Who'd you sell it to?
You're so
Stupid! There's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something that would reveal who the killer is. So the killer bought it. Ah! I remember you said that there was only one because it's a limited item, right? It's not limited to one. It's more like it's limited to one person. What's the difference? When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes. For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off. Monokuma's account.
Well
Now then, I should forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue.
now then.
Looks like the preparations are complete, so please enter the theater right away.
I can't
Woohoo! This is exciting, motherfucker. Watch my movie.
Okay, so we just need to raid everyone's rooms and see who has the bag.
I apologize for keeping you waiting. World-famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monami 2.5D will be screening shortly. From the title alone, I have a bad feeling about this. 2.5D, that sounds so half-assed.
Now then, please relax and enjoy the film.
Movie time, bitches! First I made a video game, now I'm making a movie.
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates. One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise, and was whisked away to Monami's country. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change. So he began his journey to see the wizard Monami, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires. Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends. Monokuma met a Monami scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide, the Monami scarecrow hanged herself and died. He also met a Monami lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows. He also met a Monami tin man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron.
Then.
After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monami, the great and powerful. Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monami. And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her. With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury. And he lived happily ever after. The end.
What a film. What a masterpiece. Man, movies are the best.
Don't know what masterpiece means.
That drama was so moving that I need 2 boxes of tissues. 1 for each head.
So,
Now then, let's... Oh god, I just for the first time after playing this game 3 times understood that joke. Let's meet again at the class trial. Goodbye, bye! I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe this situation. How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I totally expected your reaction. That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen, and I've seen Velocipaster. Is it even okay to call that a movie? But thanks to that movie, now you know, right? Yeah. Just like you said, the characters who were killed in the movie match the victims in this case. Ibuki's death by hanging matches Scarecrow's death in the movie. Not just that, but Hiyoko's suspended body matches the lion's death too.
But
It would have been a complete imitation and the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that wasn't possible. Perhaps the killer's upset about that right now, or... If the killer's main goal was just an imitation murder, they should be upset about it, but I'm not sure if that's even true. Let's get the fudge out of here. Go away, Nagito. I don't want to speak to you anymore. Is that Strong Bad?
Where?
In the background.
I think?
Is that...
But it could be just a regular luchador mask. I'm still concerned about the glass houses in the background.
I just remembered I never went inside any of the rooms in the motel. Plus, I don't even know where Hyoko's room is. Might be easier to ask someone. Got them!
So you have...
You're here, right? Come on out. Are you talking to me? I can see you. Did you really think you could hide your presence like that? I wasn't trying to hide in the first place. Hey, which room was Hyoko staying in?
Listen well.
Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear, and you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear.
Okay.
How does this guy talk to his parents and teachers?
Damn right.
They had to make you explain it to me again. What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body?
Panicked and ran away.
Same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at this motel, and when we were about to go back to the music venue, you met up with Mikan and me. When we went back to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason.
I see.
So we had no choice but to break down the door and discovered Hyoko's body was suddenly there too. Yeah, that's what happened.
Hey.
This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall... Didn't you hear me? A body was found. A body? Ah! Scream! Could it be? Do you intend to Ungya like Nagito in order to confuse us all? Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Monami.
I see.
I see, so Kazuichi and Sonya didn't appear, huh? Do you think those two are suspicious?
Like...
Well,
Yes.
Hyoko was killed. Between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down the door, right? So obviously those two are the most suspicious since they went with us. That might be it, but... While we're at it, let me tell you my alibi, too. When a morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan panicking in front of the hospital. I asked her what was going on. She said Ibuki disappeared. So you guys split up and looked for Ibuki?
Well, yeah.
While we were sick in the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there. Did you see anyone else while you circled the island?
Well...
No, we went to the movie theater in that street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone. You imply I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anybody? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Mikana and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Hiyoko and wrapped her around a pillow with duct tape. It's true, I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact is, Hiyoko was killed, and we did discover her body.
Huh?
What, you still doubt me?
Jeez.
Well, I'm used to it. It's true I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry, even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete.
Thanks.
I'd want to know in advance what I'd have to do to end up like that.
That's kind of creepy. That's how my sister said she always wanted to murder someone.
Fun.
Yeah, she figured it was the best way to get away with murder.
Clatter, clatter, clatter. Looks like it's locked, but the key was inside her kimono. Maybe if I use this. Creak. It opened, just as I thought. The key was Hyoko's room key. Alright, I should go inside.
Gird your loins, ladies and gentlemen.
Ta-da! Regular motel room.
Aww.
So Hiyoko was staying here? She only stayed here a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like her room, but I feel like a little conflicted.
Oh my!
Oh, did the door open? Yeah, Hiyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it. I see. What, did something happen? No, it is just... I am starting to believe it might be my fault. Her fault? What does she mean? The moment Hiyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. She was afraid of the despair disease. She was cautious of you guys too, right? However, her fear of disease was not the only reason she locked herself in her room. She had another reason. Besides the disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in her room?
Perhaps.
Her kimono. Her kimono? Yesterday I went to go talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence it was not locked at that time. And then I saw it. Hiyoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but then she could not tie her sash anymore. Mahiru is no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it. She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh?
You are right.
The others might have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Hiyoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiru. That Mahiru kindly taught her the basics. That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own?
Perhaps.
She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiru taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did. What did you say?
Hiyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror? Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue? If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful. Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
And that was when she kicked me out.
It cannot be.
Could it be Hiyoko remembered that? Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? I can see that happening. Hiyoko locked her room and made sure she put the room key inside her kimono. I can't imagine that she was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Did you tell anyone about that before the incident, or was someone listening in on your conversation? I never told this to anyone, and I do not believe anyone was listening in on our conversation. Nobody knew. If that's the case, how did the killer know Hiyoko was going to the music venue? Something's wrong. Mirror, but small and rusty. Hey, I see you over there! There's no way anyone can use this. I don't see anything else that looks suspicious. I feel like I couldn't really find any important clue. Oh well. No! No! Don't ding dong bing bong! There's a Monokuma right there!
Hello! How's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma! Yay! Awesome! The class trial's gonna start, you know. So, make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP! I'll see you soon!
It's already time, so this again. I need to go to that place again. But now's not the time to be a coward. The reason Ibuki and Hiyoko became victims in order to find the truth. The only thing I can do is go. But no! The toilet, Monokuma!
The toilet Kuma.
Toilet Kuma. In his little sombrero.
Can't you just go back?
No, we can't get back in that room. We missed it. Run faster, Hajime, come on. Use those spindly legs. Speedy Gonzalez. Here we go.
Andale, yipa, yipa, yipa.
Everyone who heard the announcement had gathered in front of Monokuma Rock. Soon enough...
Welcome!
Is everybody here? Do you guys want to go to the class trial?
Wait!
Hey, jerk, hold it right there.
Monomy's such a dumb child.
Don't get in my way. You're just a dumb little sister who's short a few brain cells.
Hey!
My brain works just fine.
Hey!
Monokuma, what did you do with Nekomaru? I see, so you've come to avenge him.
That's...
Avenge? That sounds like he died. Sounds like, you say. Oops.
Anyway...
Yeah, anyway, since Nekomaru is unfortunately unavailable today, let's just say he's absent.
Bye-bye!
Now then, I gotta go first.
I won't let you.
Hold on, I won't let you escape.
Hey!
Did you hear what he said?
Huh?
Don't worry about it. There's no way Nekomaru's dead. He's just trying to piss us off.
Damn it!
Of course he's not dead. There's no way. Not in a million years.
Well...
More importantly, it's best if we worry about ourselves for now. If something happens here, every one of us except Nekomaru will die.
Why are you so excited about that?
How about it?
Who knows? Maybe just looking forward to seeing poetic justice prevail.
What do you yet?
What are you saying, fiend? You'll find out soon enough.
See?
Then let's go.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, let's hurry up and get this over with.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get the fudge out of here. Blah. We stepped onto the escalator and descended toward the gaping maw of Monokuma Rock. That's when I suddenly noticed it. I noticed our lined up silhouettes keep getting smaller and smaller. But I can't turn back now. If I turn back, I won't be able to press forward. And when everyone was inside Monokuma Rock, the elevator began its steep descent as usual. But nobody said a word. As we stood there trying to figure out what to say to each other, the elevator descended deeper and deeper. And when it descended as far as it could go, it finally stopped. The elevator doors opened slowly, almost tantalizingly so. Light poured through from the other side, eroding the boundaries of the darkness. And I walked into that place.
New decorations! My, it feels pretty toothless with all these empty seats.
Well, two people got killed at the same time, and Nekomaru's not here either.
Hey!
Is Nekomaru really not participating? If he's alive, you should invite him.
No!
Why bother?
That's...
What?
Well now.
Now then, let's begin.
Yahoo!
It's the beginning of the long-awaited class trial. Please enjoy it to your heart's content. Fuckers.
And so the curtain of the third class trial was about to open. Ibuki Miyota, the ultimate musician. She was really loud, but she was the mood maker of our group. When I was with her, all of my pain and suffering just seemed to melt away. Hiyoko Sayonji, the ultimate traditional dancer. Just from looking at her adorable face, you'd never know she was actually selfish and foul-mouthed. But she was trying to change herself. She was desperately trying to come to terms with Mahiru's death. The person who killed these two is among us.
The game?
Yes. I definitely can't believe it. But whether I believe it or not is irrelevant. Unless I figure out the truth, I won't be able to escape from this hell. That's why I must find out no matter the cost. For our sake. For our friend's sake. For Buki and Hyoko's sake. So the curtain to the third-class trial was about to open. This life-threatening trial, billing with hope and despair, has begun. Alright, and that's where we're gonna end the stream.
We're gonna stop at an hour 15?
Yeah, unless you want to do a 3-hour trial, Milo.
No! Wait, what's this next is a 3-hour trial?
Well, that's how long the trials have been taking us.
Oh my goodness.
So, yeah, we're gonna stop now. And we'll continue.
Okay.
We'll do the trial next week.
Next week, Wednesday, 5 p.m. U.S. Mountain Time. What is
Possibly.
that, 7 p.m. your time?
Yeah. Give or take 5-10 minutes.
Give or take 37 hours. Bum, bum, bum.
It's not even Wednesday anymore, Milo.
You don't know that.
Yes, because there are 24 hours in a day.
How do you know? How do you know? Do you count them? Do you count them, Bug?
Well, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you all next week.
My sweet Ibuki!
Bye. Say bye, Milo.
Bye, Milo.
That Dine just got here. Sorry. Well, Dine, you should have gotten here an hour ago.
You'll have to watch the recording.
Yeah, that I will upload to YouTube.
Oh, you are doing that, aren't you?
Yeah, I am uploading them to YouTube. But anyways, Dine, next week you'll have to watch the trial. So, goodbye.
Bye, everyone.